Universal Interactive presents a turbocharged extravaganza by Vicarious Visions. Brace yourself for Crash Nitro Kart!
Hey, it's Davey back again, and since we are only a few months away from Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, we're about ready to hit the road for that game, so why don't we hit the road for an LP of Crash Nitro Kart? Let's do it!
That diet's a joke.
Well, I've heard you can lose a lot of weight on it.
But you can't keep it off. Just eat less and exercise more.
Something's wrong. That's not sunlight.
How can I defeat those pesky bandicoots? And conquer the world, of course.
Bandicoots! I can squash bandicoots.
Yes, I know you can, Tiny. But you failed so many times. Tiny, go see if Dr. Engine requires assistance.
Bingo dial! Throw the switch! What did you break now?
What have you done, you miserable marsupial?
I am Emperor Velo the 27th, ruler of this galaxy. My subjects hunger for entertainment. And word of your racing prowess has reached my glorious empire. And I hope you'll put on a good show. Especially since winning the circuit will win your freedom. And if for some reason you refuse to race, your Earth will be destroyed. But I don't think it will come to that. Do you accept my challenge?
Alright, so we are here in Crash Nitro Kart. It's been a long time since I last played this one too. But I figured I may as well go ahead and do it since we're so close to hitting the road for Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. So I'll try to get everything plus all Platinum Relics. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've even gone for all Platinum Relics on this game. It's been so long ago. Not to mention this is the PS2 version, of course, as you can tell. about the X button down there. This is the PS2 version. Unfortunately, I have to deal with the very, very long loading screens, like how I did that LP for Crash Bandicoot for the Wrath of Cortex back when I did that. I hate these long loading screens, man. Okay, so I think I got good controls right there, so I'll stick with that. Okay, so I just want to make sure we got all that set up. Let's go ahead and go into the adventure. Let's hit the road for an adventure. So you can choose either Team Bandicoot or Team Cortex. Look at Tiny. Yeah, look at Tiny go. So these are basically like the exact same animations like from Crash Team Racing. Cortex, Tiny, and Engine have similar animations. Like if you were to select them for adventure on Crash Team Racing, they're fairly similar, very similar. Crash is similar, and Coco's is similar, but Crunch is a completely new character to this game, since this is after the Wrath of Cortex. So of course I'm gonna go with Team Bandicoot. Alrighty. David, let's do this. Alright, starting game, let's do it.
Do you accept my challenge?
Out with it!
It is decided. You will race across 4 worlds of my choosing. And if you should win each world's key, you will earn a chance to race the Galactic Champion for your freedom. To give you a fighting chance, I even modified your Earthling vehicles. Now, on to the first world, Terra.
Alright, so immediately we unlocked a cutscene. Now before we go into the game, I want to point out, since we're having to deal with the long loading screens, I will cut the loading screen so you guys can get right into the action, because I'm sure it's boring me. It was just so boring, like having to sit through all those loading screens back in the Wrath of Cortex days, especially here too. So I'll skip through all those loading screens. So let's get into it. I thought this would have autosave. Or maybe I need to turn that on. If it does have autosave.
You will have to race in order to win the Galaxy Circuit and go home. To compete in a race, drive onto a warp pad with a vortex on it. Finish the race in first place to win a trophy. Collect trophies to create additional vortexes to more tracks. Good luck, and drive fast.
Kind of like the intro to Crash Team Racing.
A warp pad is your gateway to a race. To compete in a race, drive onto a warp pad with a vortex on it, and you will be transported to the track. Finish the race in first place to win a trophy. Collect trophies to create vortexes to other tracks.
So I want to go ahead and get all those Aku Aku dialogues taken care as much as I can really quickly. Here's another one. But as you can see at the top, you can see like what stuff that we got. There are no yellow tokens this time around.
challenge this world champion, you must win first place in all the races on this world.
So we have to get the 3 trophies from Terra in order to challenge the Terra champion.
You must have enough trophies in order to create a vortex to a new track. You can earn trophies by racing on other tracks and placing first in that race.
And here's one with a key.
You do not have enough keys to compete in this event.
That should be the purple C&K token challenge. But yeah, that was Emperor Velo. We'll deal with him later on. But for right now, like I said, I want to get all the dialogues before we go into our first race.
You need a key to activate this world gate. A key is obtained by placing first in a race against a world champion. To challenge a world champion, you must win a trophy for each track on this world.
So yeah, that's another world that we can go into. I mean, I do like this game. I mean, it's just it's been so long ago since the last time I played it. I don't think I even tried going for all platinum relics.
You do not have enough keys to activate this world gate. Keys are earned by placing first in a race against a world champion. To challenge a world champion, you must win a trophy for each track on this world.
I just think it's interesting to get all these dialogue. There should be a portal to one of the other worlds around here. Did I go past it? Let me see. Just want to make sure if I've gotten all that taken care of. I mean, I could go into Velo Citadel too, which is basically like the central hub world in the game. But you know, as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys around Velo Citadel. Alright, so here we are in Velo Citadel. Pretty cool place, huh? Here's a portal right here. Okay, so Aku Aku doesn't come out too. Talk about that. There's Velo's throne right over there. So I'd show you guys around this area.
You need all 4 keys from each world to challenge the galactic champion.
Yeah, I think that's all I can get for the dialogues, like showing you like the keys that are required to get to certain portals, certain worlds, and all the other good stuff. Velo's vault. But I think that looks like that's all of them. We're gonna head right back into Terra. Alright, looks like we are ready to go for our first race. Let's go on over to Inferno Island to start things off. Ouch! It didn't even look like I touched that. Inferno Island. So yeah, this game really uses the team system. And you'd think in Crash Team Racing it does use a team... Like, you think the name Crash Team Racing would use the team system in Adventure, but it doesn't. So much for it being called Crash Team Racing. But Crash Nitro Kart obviously does use the team system, so you can choose either Crash, depending on what team you're a part of. Since I'm a part of Team Bandicoot, I can choose between Crash, Crunch, and Coco. Let's go ahead and start off with Crash. Alright, Inferno Island. First race. Let's do it. So yeah, 2 drivers from each team, which are 4 teams, will be in the race. 8 racers, 2 drivers of the 4 teams. So kind of the same thing as how it goes in Crash Team Racing, you know, the boost system and all that good stuff. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get 50 slide boosts. I'm not sure if it actually has to go in, man. I'm not sure if it matters how you do it. Whether it's in adventure mode or single player. If you can get 50 boosts in a row, depending on what team you're driving, you'll get a little unlockable. So I'm gonna try and get that out of the way. And I don't think you have to make contact with anything in order to keep up your boosts. Ah, man, I lost that. Oh man, I'm gonna really try and concentrate, get these 50 boosts. Halfway there. Ah, I messed that up. I'm gonna retry. Cause I want to at least just get that out of the way and not worry about it anymore. Well, for Team Bandicoot, of course, because you can do it for both Team Bandicoot and Team Cortex. To get you get a one unlockable for both teams if you do that. Excuse me, Crunch, coming through. I ran into the wall. Come on. I've always did kind of hate doing this back then. It was kind of annoying sometimes. I mean, it's not difficult. It's just, it's more on the annoying side, you know? But you just gotta really try and keep your line up. And just keep going crazy with the boosts. Be careful not to run into anything either. Okay, come on. 30 boosts. Let's get this out of here. 40. Oh, thank goodness I kept that. Thank goodness I kept that up. 50. There we go. Look at how far ahead I am. Oh, Crunch is starting to catch up. But that's okay. Yeah, lost the boost, but that's okay. We got it done. I mean, but seriously, look at how far ahead I am of these guys. And of course, we got some new characters exclusive to the game. And if you guys noticed, Nitrous Oxide's in the game. Yeah, he's back. He's back as a normal character this time around. And with that, we've completed our first race. Both Team Bandicoot members across the line. See, there's Nitrous Oxide right there in 6th place. He's a normal character in this game. How about that? Can't wait to play Nitro-Fueled to be able to play as Oxide. And we have just unlocked Terra. That's who you unlock for getting 50 boosts in a row for driving as a Team Bandicoot member. You unlock a secret character. How about that? I gotta do the same thing for Team Cortex to get the 50 straight boosts to unlock a character from that team. How about that? The winner's podium. Yeah, Crash, do your dance. Looks kind of weird on how the dance is animated on here. I'm way too used to the PS1, rendition of his dance. And Crunch is doing push-ups. I mean, it's something to do when you're in 2nd place. And I think that is, shoot. I think that's Zam I think that's his name, it's Zam or Zem. I kind of forgot those names. First trophy.
Congratulations! You win a trophy! If you hop off of a jump, you'll get a boost when you land. The longer you're in the air, the larger your boost will be.
And look at that. Look at the moon. That's a Velo's face. Velo's face on the moon. Talk about Velo and the moon. So hey, we can't access Inferno Island until after we get the key. Let's go into another race real quick. Let's go into Jungle Boogie. Let's see. Let's go as Coco this time. All right, Jungle Boogie. Coco, a go-go. But yeah, most of these characters will, you know, be under the control of Velo. The guys that are driving the yellow and green cars are under the service of Velo. As you can see, Polar's ahead of me, and he's driving a green car this game. So he's basically become a servant of Velo. And you saw the stats of the different characters that you can choose. Crash is basically the all-arounder. Coco basically has like the stats of Polar and Purra this time around. That was more favoring the handling of the car. And Crunch is like the heavyweight character, so he favors the top speed. Top speed with very bad handling. Coco has low top speed but very, very good handling. I think I actually hit Crash. But the cool thing is you don't have to worry about hitting your teammates, since I can't hurt Crash. And whenever the gauge is filled up, you can use the thing called Team Frenzy. Which, after that, you can press the R2 button. It'll say Frenzy, and you can start getting a lot of power-ups from your teammate. I mean, of course the bubble shields are back in this game, but the thing that sucks about them in this game, you can't shoot them like in Crash Team Racing. That sucks about them. You can't shoot them. Oh, come on. I mean, I can't believe they had to get rid of that. I mean, but I guess one good side is that it doesn't, you know, go away. Like if you were to use a power-up, it doesn't go away. Because in order to use a power-up that you pick up, you have to get rid of the shield before you can use the pickup. Use the power-up. So, we won our second race. Looks like Team Cortex is having a bad day so far. Engine finished last in the previous race, and Cortex finished last this time. And Entrance was back in this game from Crash Entranced. Crash, of course, is napping when he's in second. And I think that Zam had finished in third again. And Coco has the exact same animation she did in Crash Team Racing, except she's not holding her laptop.
Congratulations! You win a trophy! When taking a turn, your cart will slow down. To avoid slowing down, start a power slide by pressing and holding the hop button while turning. The power slide ends if your cart hits anything or goes out of bounds.